It only has to be 10 to 30 minutes, 4 to 7 days a week, is the best medicine you can take for your mental and physical health.
Jim Steffen, you're a serial entrepreneur, owner of Jim's Gym.
Yep.
Former owner of Jim's Hot Dog.
Yes.
And now makes kettlebells for great causes.
I make kettlebells, yes. I've been America's Fun Fitness Coach since 2008. Woke up one day, looked in the mirror and said, Jim, you're America's Fun Fitness Coach. I'll come to your school and motivate your kids to start a physical exercise lifestyle. Since then, I've given over 800 fitness motivational presentations. So I make my own kettlebells. Over 1,000 of them. I donate them to people in drug and alcohol recovery. Bells for Recovery, it's called. All you have to do is swing your bell 200 plus times a day, which should only take you 7 to 15 minutes, and do that 4 to 7 days a week for 30 days. That'll kickstart your exercise lifestyle. And everybody needs that. We're all recovering from something. Do it for the mental health of it. You're going to build muscle. Your bones are going to get stronger. My goal is to motivate anybody I talk to start a physical exercise lifestyle for the mental health of it. What year did you graduate then?
I graduated in 2012.
Okay.
And so it would have been about 2011, 2012, those 2 years.
Were you in a sport?
Basketball.
Okay, yeah.
Basketball was my main sport. Played basketball and soccer, but
Okay.
basketball was the main sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad didn't come. I think there was just a couple other people from the church that came too, maybe.
I'm sure Mike probably
Yeah.
grabbed some people in, but I know
Yeah.
for like consistently,
Ken Lee?
Ken Lee, I
Ken
think
Lee.
came for a little bit.
He's
yeah.
coming now, and I
Is
talked
he?
to him this morning. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
You tell him you were driving up here?
I told him. He said hi. He says hi.
Okay,
So
cool.
so
I'll
does
say,
Mike Kendall.
Hello, Mr. Ken. Hello, Mr. Mike.
You know, and we still have the coffee. We still have the coffee afterwards. That's crucial. That is key. I mean, the community there is just
It's
cool.
incredible. I'm
It's
sure.
cool. Yeah.
I wish you were closer.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
I really do. And you're a serial entrepreneur. I mean, what, Jim's Hot Dogs?
Jim's Hot Dogs. Yes.
Jim's
yes.
Hot Dogs.
Yes.
So let me give you a quick introduction.
Okay.
Just so people
yeah,
know
Yep.
who we're talking to. So Jim Steffen, I guess I'll do a memory bio.
Okay.
off
Do
the
a memory.
rip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Jim
yes.
Steffen lives in Findlay, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Owner of Jim's Gym.
Yep.
Former owner of Jim's Hot Dogs, which
Yes.
is amazing.
Jim's Hot Dogs. Yes.
Participant in American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now makes kettlebells for great
I
causes.
make kettlebells. Yes.
And what else did I miss?
You know, I was on the Jay Leno show because remember
Yes,
I can stand.
remember that.
I can
stand on the ball and squat stuff.
Yeah.
You were on the Jay Leno show.
On the Jay Leno show, and you know what? Who else picked that up was ESPN Sports Nation. Regis and Kelly. Do you remember Regis?
do.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah. I'm dating myself a little bit, but yeah. So
Wow.
I got a lot of mileage out of standing on an exercise ball and lifting 100 pounds.
Do you think that's your most more famous for that than American Ninja Warrior? You think?
You know, people like the ninja stuff.
Yeah.
I was on season 5 and 6 of American Ninja Warrior, and I applied for this year. It's season 18.
You applied for this.
I didn't get the call, but back when I applied on season 5, I thought I remember them saying out of the 5 regions, they selected like 100 people per region.
Yeah.
And the show was really gaining some popularity. And I think they said there was like 6 or 7,000 people around the country that applied because it was only, in season 5 and 6. And I hear there's hundreds of thousands of people
I'm sure.
now that apply.
And it's gotten wild.
It's gotten
some
wild.
of the stuff that,
Yes.
like from the very first track or whatever you call it
Yes,
to now,
yes.
it's like completely different.
It is.
And you think you could at this point, you think you could get a good run in?
No. I'm just kidding. Here's why I applied, because they're like bringing all the old guys back, that you remembered from, and they do in the, you need a story. I mean, the first time I got on it, I was 46. I'm 56 now, and a story is nice. I was the older guy. I was a bigger ninja. I was over 200 pounds. So
yeah, you were shredded, but like big. Like you weren't fat. You were like muscular big.
yeah. So
then didn't you get hurt on one of the runs?
The first season, I detached my bicep muscle. Swing into a cargo net. Had a surgical procedure afterwards. It sucked. That was in Baltimore.
Oh my goodness.
And I grabbed a hold and didn't want to let go, and I felt my bicep just go pop. And again, the next season, I got the surgery. They're like, okay, this is a good show. This is a good story.
Yeah.
Let's have him on again. Detached his bicep. And
He's
I had
back.
yes.
He's back.
And I get
America's fun fitness coach.
that's another that should have been said in the introduction. I'm America's fun fitness coach.
Well, I said it now.
Okay, yeah. Thanks, Dylan. I appreciate that.
Clip it back.
I've been America's fun fitness coach since 2008.
Yeah.
And how I became America's Fun Fitness Coach is I woke up, I thought about it for a couple days, woke up one day, looked in the mirror and said, Jim, you're America's Fun Fitness Coach. Took a picture of myself on a big exercise ball and I put it on a brochure and sent this brochure out to every principal in Ohio. I mean, elementary school, junior high school, and high school. And it said on there that I'm America's Fun Fitness Coach, and I will come to your school and motivate your kids to start a physical exercise lifestyle, show them how fun fitness can be. And because of that, they're going to have better attitudes. They're going to be kinder to their classmates. They're going to have a bit more confidence. And since then, I've given over 800 fitness motivational presentations.
Oh, my goodness.
Guess as who?
America's
Fun Fitness Coach. Yes.
I actually, that spurred a memory. I think my first time seeing you was you doing that for like Upward Basketball or something.
Okay, yeah, I did a lot of presentations for Upward Basketball.
Because I think my first time, I just got that memory. My first time ever seeing you was for an Upward Basketball thing. We're all sitting on the gym floor.
Yeah,
and I was watching this bald dude just stand on a ball.
Yeah,
I was like, that's incredible.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And I still stand on the ball too.
That's incredible.
I'll
make sure we add a picture.
Okay.
So people can see what we're talking about. It's like an exercise ball that Jim will stand.
Yes. I mean, it's a special, thick exercise ball. So, you just can't buy these exercise balls, these Duraball Pros from Walmart. So
and just stand on it.
Yeah, don't go try to stand on the ball in your kitchen at home. It takes a little bit.
Yeah. And so American Ninja Warrior was a fun event for you.
That was great.
Now you're a business owner. Jim's Gym in Findlay, Ohio.
Yeah.
I mean, your story's... you've done a lot of stuff.
It's a journey. I started, I got a phys ed degree, and halfway through my college degree, I was like, you know what? I don't think I want to teach in the, in the high schools and the junior highs, whatever. And I started to lift weights in college and just fell in love with just I wanted to aesthetically look pleasing. So right after I graduated from college, I worked at a local gym and wanted to get out of town, moved to Chicago. So worked at a place called Homebodies, where I would travel around the city and train people in their homes and just one-on-one personal training. Worked at the Lakeshore Athletic Club. Learned a lot there. Just hung out in Lincoln Park in Chicago. Great.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I live in Lincoln Park, Michigan.
I was seeing signs for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in Lincoln Park.
Oh, that's cool.
There's a Lincoln Park, Chicago.
Oh no, I didn't see signs for that. I was listening to a podcast, and I lived in Lincoln Park, so it was a good time. Yeah. And anyhow, I did move out to San Diego, California. Then after that, because of my buddy, a client of mine that I was training, he was like, "Come out here with do a business trip with me." I'm like, "Sure, I'll take a week off, go out to San Diego." Never been out there, and within 2 months, we were both living out there. And we're like, what, we're Midwest people. He moved back to Chicago.
The weather didn't speak to you in San Antonio?
Dude, you know what? In San Diego. Yeah, you know what? Sunny, 72, no humidity every day.
It's like too perfect?
It rained a couple days. I'm like, oh, rain. This is great. I missed a whole fall because I moved out there in the fall. I missed the changing of the leaf. I'm a Midwest guy. Yeah. I like the change of seasons.
You like the seasons?
I like the seasons, yeah. Great place to visit, and I'm sure it's a good place to live. But came back and bought a small house in Findlay. My buddy moved back to Chicago. I came back to Findlay, and there was a detached garage on that, and it was a little private training studio that I turned it into, a 600 square foot garage. Got pretty busy in there because those were getting popular in Chicago. I mean, in the early 90s, personal training, you just started to hear about that, like Madonna has a personal trainer.
Only the rich elite probably
yes.
could have. Yeah.
So I did get certified. I'm an ACE certified personal trainer, American Council on Exercise, and so came and was really got a lot of members in my little training studio. Expanded out to the gym where you worked out at, but down a ways in that plaza. and made one more expansion to the place that you worked out. But the place you worked out at, that was before I had a Planet Fitness type style gym, I would call it, and all the treadmills and the TVs on the wall, lined with mirrors,
Classic
the fancy,
gym feel,
the classic leg extension, the circuit training machines, and I just stopped. I stopped believing in that kind of training for what I wanted to achieve, and I just sold it in 2008. Had a 2-year non-compete, and that's where Jim's Hot Dogs.
Jim's
Hot Dogs. Jim's Hot Dogs. It's a classic.
It's a
still.
legend. It's a Findlay legend.
It was only open for like almost 3 years, and people still talk about it all the time today.
So why did I think I know Toledo. There's a hot dog. Was Tony Paco's in Toledo?
There's Tony Paco's. There's a place called. There's a few different places in Toledo.
But so what was the reason? Did you to shut it down? Just wanted to move back to the gym fitness space? It's just too much managing inventory and all that stuff.
Yes. Here's the thing. I did in 2008 when I sold the gym. I signed a 2-year non-compete.
Yep.
So I'm like, well, what am I going to do? I can't, work in the fitness business. That's all I know. And again, I saw that Paula Deen magazine that I was reading. I saw a Chicago-style hot dog. I'm like, dang, that's colorful. I could eat that.
Right.
And so I started making all different kinds of hot dogs. Had my friends over one night, and my one friend left that night. He's like, dude, you need to get a hot dog cart and sell these in front of Marathon downtown. He goes, you'll make a killing.
Because for those who don't know, Marathon headquarters is in Findlay.
Yes.
Flag City, USA.
Flag, do you believe that? That's awesome. I know.
And I want to tell people this because we did have the camera cut off. So we're actually repeating some of the story. But I'm also learning new parts of the story.
I
didn't know of the first time we just went through it. So technical glitch, just so in case people are like, wait, where do we come in at? But I think we nailed it.
I think we nailed it, man. I just wanted to tell people I sold hot dogs, and we can just stop right here.
No, because the hot dog thing, I actually am realizing how much of a core, because we visited your I went there with my family.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was young, but it was like a bar, you had a bar thing, right? It's very faint, but I remember going to gym because I was a big hot dog fan.
Yeah.
So
nice.
your hot dog restaurant was the first hot dog restaurant I've ever been to because I'd only had hot dogs at my house.
Yeah.
And
I took the hot dog serious too. You know what it was? It was a celebration in a bun. It wasn't just a regular. It was all beef hot dog, and I sold that thing, and I had like 9 different hot dogs. Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
The quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers for like 18 years. I even got permission for him to create the Roethlisberger. Yeah, 7 toppings. 7 toppings. That was a huge hit.
Yeah, number 7.
Yes. Number 7.
Roethlisberger.
The Roethlisberger. Yes. Yeah. I still have the menu. I'm going to snapshot the menu.
Are you going to bring it back?
Well, here's the thing. More people ask about hot dogs than they do ask about burpees and push-ups.
Well, we are Americans.
Yes. I mean, I tell you what, my kids come home, they're like, Dad, I ran into somebody and they said they miss your hot dogs, I tell people in Findlay, if I walk through Findlay, Ohio, and come across 10 people, I'm not kidding you, people will see me and they'll make a beeline towards me sometimes and be like, I miss your hot dogs. Yeah. Because I had 2 hot dog carts.
A cart back, right?
Just
like a little hot dog cart.
I tried to buy, because I built that night. My buddy is like, "Hey Jim, you got to sell these. Buy a hot dog cart." Googled hot dog carts, and then I saw a place called Easy Build Your Own Hot Dog Cart, and I ordered the plans. And that winter, I built 2 hot dog carts in my garage, and it was awesome. It was fun. All the parts from Arbor Freight's, Walmart, and put a grill on the side. And
see, now that you have the gym, you could have like Hot Dog Tuesdays, where everyone works out and they get that reward at the end.
Yeah. I still have the plans. I could still build a hot dog cart.
I would drive down for a hot dog.
Yeah, okay, I appreciate that.
We actually just ate at a hot dog place in Toledo. It was terrible. It was so bad.
Was it Rudy's? Do you remember? Really?
Oh, it was the worst.
You ate at Rudy's.
It was the worst.
Yeah.
No offense, Rudy's, but
yeah. Well, maybe they just had a bad day. Maybe they just had a bad day.
Not this place. You could tell.
Okay.
It was so bad. My wife didn't eat. Like
Yeah.
we looked at it because like I was like, yeah, hot dog, like 100%. Let's try it. It had 4.4 reviews, like 4.4 out of 5 stars. We're like, it should be bad. But like the chili for the top of the hot dog was like just ground meat. It had no like. It
I still make the chili. I call it coney sauce. I
Yeah, the
still make
coney,
coney
like,
sauce.
It was literally just like chopped up meat and water.
Yeah, oh, that's no good.
and-
How was the bun? Was it any
No,
warm bun or anything
no
like
warm
that?
bun, cold bun, boiled hot dog.
Yeah, you never got
And-
that at Jim's Hot Dogs.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Right
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Was the hot dog even hot? Did you?
No,
did you know?
no. And, well, the funny thing is when they were sitting in there,
Mm-hmm.
you had like some that actually looked like they were cooked and some that looked like they were still raw. They picked the raw ones,
Oh, that's no good.
and it just wasn't a good dog. And it
Yeah.
was my wife. Like so, my wife's like, I think I'm just not gonna eat.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. I'm gonna one of these days I'm gonna have you, and I'm gonna next time I come up here I'm gonna bring my own coney sauce.
Yeah.
I just made
Or
three
next time I'm
pounds
in
of it.
Findlay, I'll just invite myself over. We'll just come
Yeah,
hang out.
invite yourself over. That's fine.
We'll have some hot dogs.
But yeah, you know what? I
Yeah.
had the hot dog restaurant, and
So then 2009,
yeah.
your non-compete was over in like 2008, 2009.
You know what?
Right?
Let's see. It was now like 2011, probably, because I sold the gym in 2008. Yeah, so right around 2010, and non-compete was up, and these boot camps gyms started to get really popular. My buddy in Florida is like, gosh, this guy is down in, and we meet at a park. I pay him $200 a month, and we all just meet at a park. And he takes us through this boot camp in this local park. I mean, he's making a bunch of money, and he goes, all you need is a big room. And so I started to look for just a place to rent and just start my, free weight calisthenic boot camp type gym. And that's where XT Fitness started. So I started, and that's where you worked out
Yes,
at
sir.
XT Fitness, where, unlike Jim's gym or my Planet Fitness type style gym, where opened at 5 in the morning and just had to, open till 10 at night, where you just come in whenever you want. Instead, now I had, a 5:30 class, a 6:30 class, an 8 a.m. class, a 9 a.m., and then a 5 and a 6 at night. And I liked that style so much better, where I would design the workout, and everybody would have an appointment, show up, and have workout partners around them. We were all on the same page.
How big was like? I remember. I feel like there's like 30 people in that gym, if not more. Like I remember there'd be a lot of people.
Yes, I was having over 50 people, in a class. Yeah. Then COVID hit. I know we talked about that a little bit, and that put a wrench in things a little bit.
Yeah.
But I got through it.
Got through it.
Yeah.
Are you feel like the momentum's coming back a little bit for the gym, or is it still kind of about where it's been?
After COVID, statistics show, first of all, during that time, when, the country shut down, 40,000 gyms, studios, whatever, closed during that next 2 years. 40,000 places closed. They just, they couldn't handle it. Even just like the little, yoga studios and stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then after COVID, after finally everybody could start coming back to the gym, of course, when you did come back, you had to like stay 6 feet apart and wear masks, and it was just it was so weird. Well, 1 out of 4 people never returned to exercise. Statistics show. So yeah, it was a tougher game.
Yeah.
And during that time, when I had to just like, oh my God, I'm shutting my gym down. My livelihood, my 150 plus members at the time are just like, that pay me monthly. I mean, are they just going to stop paying? So I immediately went online, and I took all of my dumbbells I had, all of my heavy balls, all of my kettlebells, and I started to deliver them to I'd put them on their front porch. Kind of remember how you had to deliver the food and spray it down before you got it? Yeah. Anyhow, I delivered it and went online, and that's where, by the way.
There we go. I was waiting for it. I was waiting. This is the perfect.
Okay, yes. So, you would go into a Walmart and a Dick's at that time, and I mean, you could not get a kettlebell, you could not get a dumbbell, because all the hardcore people that were working out, went and bought all this home equipment because they couldn't go to their gym. So I started to mess around making my own kettlebells. And this is my homemade Jim's Gym kettlebell that is a gift for you. It's a 25-pounder.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So
look at that guy.
That's it. Can you lift? Can you lift that? I'm just kidding.
barely,
I'm sorry,
I'm
pal. I
struggling a
didn't
lot.
mean to say that.
I'm
But
very-
yeah,
I'm struggling.
so I'm very proud of these because when I first started to make those, I used just like play sand. So play sand in there, that would be 4 times as big. If you saw my first kettlebell, yeah, it kind of goes at a little angle like that. Yeah. If you saw my first kettlebell, it was 4 times that big. And it was just clunky and stuff. And I found a place in North Baltimore called DS Brown where they would shot blast big steel trusses for bridges. That's what they did at this company. And they would use like little metal BBs, and they would hit the steel, and the BBs would break down, and they could run it through, I guess, the machine again, but then they just had to discard it. So they were like, portions of it they were just throwing out. I'd go shovel this steel up, and tons of it. I'm not kidding you. I shoveled 2 tons one time, and I have it in these big barrels at my gym, and I just started to mess around with it and finally got it to here. And I make my own handcraft.
How many
kettlebells
have you handcrafted at this point?
I'd have to look, but over 1,000. Over 1,000.
You enjoy it. You
I
enjoy
love it.
making it
I
still?
love it. Like this handle. This is like a 24. I take a 10-foot PVC pipe and cut it into 5 different 24-inch sections. I put duct tape at one end. I fill the handle with this steel shot, and then I put duct tape at the other end. Bake it in the oven for 10 minutes at 350. If you ever want to bake PVC and to make it where you can bend it, 350, 10 minutes, pal. If you need to know that.
Good to know. Life lesson. I needed to know that. Thank you.
And I would just take my gloves out, bend it into and dip it in ice water. And that took a while to get to there. So it took a couple years to get it down to this small. And this, the ring's really a lot of handle on that ring. I like this handle better than the regular kettlebells. Yeah. And you buy a regular kettlebell, you're looking at $2 a pound. I mean, that's a $50 bell if you just bought it. I get a place out of Fostoria now. I got another company there. It's called Callie's Performance, and they shot blast like crankshafts and automobiles, and same thing. I go shovel their steel shot. That's like gold to me. So I get all the steel shot, and I even go to place that do replace trailer tires. And they give me their because this is like a trailer inner tube tire that I shove full of there. So, so I make my own kettlebells.
Incredible.
Over 1,000 of them, and I donate them to people in drug and alcohol recovery. So that's my new thing is my Bells for Recovery. It's called
Bells for Recovery.
Bells for Recovery.
And then you donate them to people that are recovering from, like you said, drug and alcohol abuse, and help them get in shape is the goal. Give them something to do. Is that kind of the thought behind it? You
know what? As America's Fun Fitness Coach, my goal is to motivate anybody I talk to start a physical exercise lifestyle for the mental health of it. Mm-hmm. That's why I want people to physically exercise, for the way it makes you feel, for the endorphin release, which is, by the way, a natural pain reliever, the neurotransmitters that get released when you exercise, the dopamine, the norepinephrine, the serotonin hits those receptors in the brain, gives you that exercise high, will give you that boost of confidence, will give you that little bit of hope and purpose that hopefully people in the drug and alcohol recovery
need to keep going.
Yes. Yeah. And everybody needs that. We're all recovering from something. Yeah. But the exercise high, it's a great way to fly.
Yeah.
Gosh, let me say that again. The exercise.
There we go.
Let me say that again. The exercise high is a great way to fly. Yes.
Yeah.
A client of mine at the gym 3 years ago. It's like, hey, I work in a local at Findlay Recovery Center. I work in this local recovery center, and she's like, I think you'd be great if you'd come and teach a fitness class once a week. I was a little hesitant. I was busy at the time. I was like, I can't get it in my schedule. We worked it in, and when I went there for the first time, I'm like, these are my people. Yeah. This was awesome. I liked it so much, asked for a second day. And not only did I go in there and start, exercising with these clients, I started to give I noticed when I give a little 5-minute to 10-minute,
All right, guys, it happened again. Our camera keeps overheating, and we don't know why.
Wow.
So
that's okay.
We were just cruising. This was probably going to be a top 3 podcast. It was so good.
Well, I appreciate
and the
that,
camera,
man.
like the camera was like, nope,
Yeah.
I'm shutting this off.
That's okay, Dylan. No
So I
problem.
apologize.
No problem.
But we did just have like a great conversation that no one heard.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. So where were we at?
We
Where
were talking about your bells for recovery.
Okay, bells for recovery.
And you were
Yes.
talking about how when you give motivational speeches before or after, more of the recovery individuals were more interested in working out.
Yes. I tell you what, again, if I think back on the last 5 years since COVID, I mean, the bell, well, that's what I did. I would motivate I would give that motivational speech about, hey, here's why you have to exercise and this and that. So I started to bring my own kettlebells into the recovery center.
Yeah.
And just, started to be like, people are like, hey, I love working out with these bells because I have all these, workouts that I, created with these handmade original kettlebells. By the way, when you swing that kettlebell, there is not another kettlebell like that on this planet. Right there, handmade, dude, handcrafted. Yeah, that's yours. Anyhow, yeah. You can really, because that's what I do. If all you do, because I know I'm skipping around here a little bit, but
no, we're great. Let's jump in.
20% of the U.S. population approximately regularly exercise. So out of the 30 million adults in the United States, whatever it is, only 20% of those regularly exercise. And I've learned a lot on how to motivate that other 80% to start something. And if all you do is a kettlebell swing, which is a full body workout for muscle strength, muscle endurance, cardiovascular endurance, and balance. You get all four of those things in one movement. All you have to do is swing your bell 200 plus times a day, which should only take you 7 to 15 minutes, and do that 4 to 7 days a week for 30 days. That'll kickstart your exercise lifestyle. And remember, you're doing it for the mental health of it, the way it makes you feel, the dopamine hit that it gives you, the reset button that you're hitting for the next 24 hours to give you that little burst of hope and purpose and like, hey, I can make it through this 30 days in recovery, and I'm gonna, because of this, I'm gonna get past this obstacle in my life. And so
I like how simple it is. It's not like go to a gym, follow this 7-step routine. It's like swing a kettlebell. Swing a bell. It is as simple as that. And that's what I've noticed on getting more people to exercise is don't make it complicated. So now I go to 4 different recovery centers, and I take my Bells for Recovery program into 4 different centers. So I actually travel. I'm in Toledo all day on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay.
Yeah. So that is my new passion. I have my clientele at my gym that will probably be with me until they die, hopefully.
Yeah.
We actually have a contest, see who can live the longest at the gym. Mike Kindle's part of it too.
I'm glad he's still around.
Yeah, he's still around and still kicking. But so I go into recovery centers, and I created this whole these different speeches like kettlebells and comebacks, building resilience in recovery, and the resilient tire. Because again, I have 60 tires in my gym that I actually drilled holes in, put handles on them, and with a trailer, like a tractor trailer tire, that were in once in a ditch, thrown out as trash. I, have this whole story about the man, America's Fun Fitness coach, the man with the big muscles, grabbed those tires out of the ditch, and now they're helping hundreds of people get back in shape. Once it was discarded as trash. And I use that analogy like, hey, you in recovery, you relapsed, but that's a restart. You get a second chance. You get a third chance. Just keep cranking it out.
How important do you think bodily health impacts your mental?
Oh, that's the thing. I tell people, do it for the mental health of it. You're gonna build. Physical health is a close second, or maybe right by the mental health. You do it for the mental health about the way it makes you feel. Again, the reset button that you hit for the next 24 hours, the better sleep you get, all those benefits you get. And by the way, you're going to build muscle as you're doing that. Your bones are going to get stronger. Your dementia disease is going to get almost like cut in half. Statistics show your immune system is going to be fired up. You're not going to be, and the list for the physical goes on and on and on. It is the best medicine. This is my opinion, Dylan. Regular physical exercise. And again, it only has to be 10 to 30 minutes, 4 to 7 days a week, is the best medicine you can take for your mental and physical health. Why does only 20% of the population take this medicine? Because it doesn't taste real good. Burpees don't taste. I don't even like to say burpees anymore, but physical exercise is tough to swallow.
You used to be a big burpee guy.
I used to be a big burpee guy, but it just scares people away. I don't call them burpees anymore. So
but you're still
the burpee.
Secretly a big burpee guy.
We do chest to floor push-ups. I stand up. I just call them something different. Yeah, because nobody wants to hear burpee anymore. CrossFit killed burpees. And all that crazy stuff. But as the best medicine. But as America's Fun Fitness coach, a tough medicine to swallow. I'm your spoonful of sugar that's going to help that medicine go down. Let's go. And, people will get, let's work out. Yeah. Okay, they don't do that. But so that's my passion. I really want to take my Bells for Recovery program into different and more recovery centers because there's a lot of them out there. I've learned a lot about, recovery centers in the past 3 years.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's my gig right now.
Yeah. You still have your gym going. You still have people coming in, and you're just now making kettlebells and trying to get it out to people.
I get excited about designing my workouts for people every morning. I work out myself with everybody at 5:15 a.m. And again, like I said, I only work out. I after COVID too, I figured out over the years how to take a workout into 30 minutes, get a full body workout in where you don't have to. If you have time to spend hours in the gym, do it. That's great. You can get a 30-minute workout in and a full body workout where you don't have to really spend. It's 168 hours in the week. I personally work out a half hour, 6 days a week, so that's only 3 hours. That's my talk to where people's like, I don't have time.
You're like,
well, what the heck you do in the other 165 hours if you're not,
working out?
Yeah.
You still got your virtual coaching going on, or is it all back in person now?
Yeah, I still have I still do. I still have a clientele from COVID that some of my clients did when they went home. They're like, wait a minute, I don't have to go to the gym anymore. I can just do it here and still have gym. So we record 4 workouts a week and they go right online. You can go to the website, just tap into that.
So that's the takeaway. So people that are listening to this podcast could work with you virtually if they want to.
Yes. And, I can get you I still make the bells and, you can just get minimal equipment. I'm all about just this whole minimalist thing. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on a bumper plate that, on a $700 barbell to lift up. You can put handles that I've instructed, and that's on my website, how to do that, where to get the tires. And I've created over, 50 movements on a tractor trailer truck tire and actually have this whole story about the resilient tire that I tell in my recovery groups and my motivational speeches.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah. So
are you I can't tell. Are you passionate about this at all? I feel
I do get excited about it. Yes, I do.
You love it?
Yeah, I do love it.
That's amazing, man. Have you looked into ice baths at all? Have you jumped into that at all?
You know what? Again, I like to be as minimalist as possible. I'm sure they're beneficial.
You haven't tried it. Have you dunked in a couple or tried it yourself yet? I've
tried a cold shower, and you can call me a wimp, but my kids are like, "Dad, are you okay?" Because I'm like, "Oh no." Have you done an ice bath?
Yeah. Well, so 2 years ago, Andrew Huberman is a
I know Andrew.
Okay, so he did this big thing on ice baths, and I was like, interesting, like basically like how very similar to exercise, where it'll release endorphins, it'll help you feel good. It's like
inflammation.
Ice water does a similar thing, but also mentally, when you start your morning off by accomplishing a hard thing.
Yes.
Like every day, you're like, I'm gonna put myself through this, and if I can put myself through this, nothing else can touch me.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? And so I started doing an ice bath 2 years ago. I bought a big trough from Tractor Supply in the fall, fill it up with water, and then every morning for like 60 days, I just sat in it broke the ice with a hammer each morning. And I only do it in the winter because I haven't bought an ice bath. I can do it in the summer because I hoist it up. So I just brought it back out. I've done it 3 times this week in the morning. to start the day. 2 minutes.
What, I was going to say a couple
2
minutes.
2 minutes is all you need. You don't need any more. People that say you need 8 minutes. Nope, 2 minutes. And I love it. I don't like it, but I love it, if that makes sense. And the way it makes me feel when I'm done, just wide awake, heart pumping. And as you know, like I could lose, like I've lost 20 pounds already this year.
Oh, nice.
And
Congratulations.
we're working towards it. When you sit on your booty all day, and being a dad of 2 kids, and I'm married an Italian, which
wow. Oh gosh, I love that pasta stuff.
Dude,
man, wow.
Cooks.
Really?
She can bake.
I love that's my favorite food. Dude, that's my favorite food.
Get to the issue with my wife.
Yeah.
She's too dang good at cooking.
That's nice. That's nice.
She can make bread from scratch. She has like sourdough starter that she just like has.
See, people think I just eat like, oh gosh, you probably eat high protein fruits and vegetables. I like bread.
Yeah.
I like pasta.
That's
why I tell people, you know what a great side effect of physical exercise, or a great benefit of physical, there's a lot of them, but you can enjoy food more.
Yeah. And when you get to a certain point, your muscle's burning fat anyway, so it's easier to maintain.
Right. Yes, get that lean muscle burning those calories.
Yeah. But anyway, so like I tried to work. So like this is my fat person talking because I'm fat. No, I was kidding. We're getting there. I last year I worked out Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6:30 with a friend. Right, lifted every morning. Then I got sick. Whatever. Like I said, I was literally like in bed almost all January, February of this year, with like nausea. It's really weird. So I had to stop doing that. And I'm like, if I could do something in the morning, because I've been working out in the evenings, but if I can do something in the morning, I just didn't like just starting my day without like something.
Yeah, more than just a cup of coffee.
Yeah. So the ice bath is a way. It's like 2 minutes. It doesn't take time. I walk out with my boxers. Wow. I literally get out of bed. I brush my teeth. I walk out my boxers. Just sit down in the water. And then the best time is when it's like February, and it's like this thick of ice, and you have to like.
Wow. Dude, so that's what you do. You just got water out there, and it's just a big trough with.
Yeah, that's it. I love it.
I got to try it. I got to try it.
I was gonna say next time we go right now if you wanted to, but like,
let's not go that far.
Yeah. Okay. When we're done, I'll show you a video of me.
I want to see it. Like, I want to see that.
The way, and I had buddies come over, like, you know, I had like 2 or 3 buddies come over at like 6:30 in the morning, just jump in this water.
Wow.
And this is the thing. Again, I'm a fat guy talking about it, so like I know I need to get better shape, but cardiovascularly, it is like a cheat code. Because when you hit that cold water, your heart just, and you have to just mentally teach your body to calm down and not freak out and just breathe.
Who is that? Wim Hof? You ever heard of Wim Hof? Yeah,
yeah. So he was the other thing. So Yes Theory, this is a great YouTube channel. They do hard things. They went to Wim Hof, the Iceman.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They did this thing, and I watched like in a sequence of a week. I watched Andrew Huberman's podcast on ice baths. I watched Wim Hof, and I'm like,
I gotta
try.
Yeah.
And every winter, I just bring it back out. Wow. And I need to get a tub like all year.
One that you can keep in your garage, whatever, and keep cold and stuff.
But I do love it. I think if you try it, this is what we need to do. You come back on, we do a morning podcast. You come to my house, you try it. We ice bath. We could ice bath. We could podcast at my house in the backyard after the ice bath.
I like that. I like that idea. Yeah. I really do.
I know. So I do love it. I do think. But my point of bringing that up though is like it's a small thing, kind of like this. Like,
right. Yeah.
It's a small thing, but it's hard to do.
Yes.
But like when you consistently do it, you feel better. And
yeah, you do. You know, and that's exactly how I look at it. Personally, I always, and sometimes I'm like, oh gosh, here's another acronym. You know, people are always making acronyms. But I did make an acronym a while ago, and it's ask me how to get in the best shape of your life. And what I found out over the years, and my almost 35 years in the fitness business, is what's going to keep you, doesn't matter what you do, what's going to keep you start exercising and sticking with it is ASCC, which is accountability. Having an accountability partner is key. That is so important. That's why my class type setting gym,
it works.
More people show up. They're accountable to the person they worked out with next to it. I'm their accountability partner. It's just they have an appointment to go to. The dropout rate is so much lower since I opened a gym like that where you just can't, you just, hey, come in from 5 to 10 at night. Structure. Having just a little bit of structure. just knowing that you're going to go. First of all, you work harder, and just knowing that you have 5 sets of 10 repetitions and you have 30-second break. That is huge, and that's what I do. And then the C's are up to you: commitment and consistency. Mm-hmm. You just got to commit and be consistent. Just whatever it is, just consistently.
So you said 200 a day.
200 plus a day.
So then what would be a good cadence?
Like you could do like 20, take a
times.
quick, 20,
so
10
sets
times.
of 20.
Yeah. 10 sets
minute
of 20.
break maybe.
Yeah. Find your break,
30-second break, minute
30,
break,
30,
whatever.
yeah, I wouldn't rest longer than a minute.
Okay.
And do your 200 and start that.
Do you have do you think like working out in the morning versus night or evening, is there like a reason why you choose one over the other, or whatever you can stay consistent to?
Yeah, I tell people, it's like when they ask me that first, I'm just like, just get it in anytime. Now, I prefer the morning. Like you said, you get that thing, a hard thing you do early morning. It's like whatever hits me mentally or physically all day long, I'm ready for it. I just freaking sat in ice, or I just did 200 bell swings that sucked and my lungs were burning. And then I did 100 squats and I couldn't wait till it was done. But as I tell people, I'm like, a lot of people will come to my gym in the morning or in the afternoon and be like, oh my gosh, I wasn't going to come. I had a rough night. The kids last night, I had to go to their play and this and that. And I got to the light and I almost took a right, Jim, but I decided to come in and whatever. They've never left the gym ever and said, dang, I wish I wouldn't have came.
Yeah.
They're always like, Jim, remind me how I feel right now. I feel awesome. I'm never going to quit. I'm never going to stop. So,
yeah, and you could probably see like before the workouts, everyone's kind of tired and stretchy.
Yeah.
And afterwards, everyone's chatting.
Yes. That's why I tell people, I'm like, exercise makes me a kinder human. You know what I'm saying? I go to Dollar General right now and buy something there. I'm like, I genuinely like people and I'm happy, but I go in after a workout and I'm just like, hey, how you doing, Kathy? Yes, have a great day. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think for me, that's the number one thing that's been like I need to get consistent at. Like, so I'll
consistency.
Definitely, yeah.
That's key. Yes.
Because also, like, I think I'm in this weird, like, because I'm dealing with this, like, nausea thing. Like, just feel like I'm throw up. So, like, in January, February, I dry heaved probably about 150 times in 2 months and threw about 50. And then we couldn't figure it out.
Acid reflux?
So I have had acid reflux for like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But then November of last year, it started getting to where I was, like, just, like, dry heaving. And then so we went to a doctor. He's like, yeah, you're nauseous. Here's some nausea pills. I'm like, no, tell me what's wrong. Like, help me figure out what's wrong with me. I just don't want a medication. Like, if I appreciate, like, and the medication at first didn't really do anything. And then, so we saw this, like, holistic doctor just to try to be like, listen, let's just try naturally, whatever. And she got me to the point where I could actually, like, function in society in March. So it was like a 6-week program, very tight diet. On these like what is called with the things that heal your stomach. I was like amino acids, or I don't know what I'm talking about. What are you?
Like the
enzymes.
like the okay
stomach enzymes
yes,
and all this stuff and supplements and whatever, and
it
helped. It helped, but it didn't heal. So
no diagnosis.
So then
really.
I just had So then I'm like, okay, well now we're gonna see a real doctor, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever. I wanted to try all my bases. That's why I went. When I went with her, and she did help me like function, but it didn't heal. And it switched from like this like nausea feel to like my stomach felt like it was like tensing up and hurting, like pain. And so long story short, I just had an endoscopy done where they like put you under.
Yeah.
Which have you ever had one done?
No.
Yeah, scope your stomach.
Were they? No.
Yeah. Okay,
no.
So
I
they
never
put
have.
you to sleep, right? Which I'm like grateful for, right? Never been put to sleep before. Even when I had my wisdom teeth out, they'd use like laughing gas. So I was kind of like in and out. This is the first time. The thing I wish they do, I wish they would put you asleep before they wheel you to the operating room. Because I've never had a surgery. I've never been to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay. So they make you like, you're in the prep bed.
Yeah.
Then they're like, we need you to lay on your left side. So then you lay on your left side. And so you can't really see much of anything. Then they wheel you through the hospital while you're still awake. Then so you're like, you've been by yourself for like 2 hours in this prep.
You sure you didn't get a colonoscopy? They laying you on your left
side? I don't know what
side?
they did to me. Honestly. Terrifies me to think. No, but because I think it's like the way like with the throat scope. That you can't be like this. You might choke. You're like with your tongue or whatever. So they wheel you in this room with like 7 people. Yeah. Because I think it's like this minor thing. And you walk in, there's like 7 people there. Yeah. they put an oxygen nose thing. Like, so you breathe out. They're like, okay, breathe through your nose, out your mouth, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this smells weird. I'm like, I thought I was getting like IV'd. They're like, you're all, it's just normal. It's just how it smells. So it's like, okay. And then they wanted me to bite on this big ring. So they put this big tube in your mouth to keep your mouth open when you're asleep.
Yeah.
So you're doing all this awake. So I'm like now starting to freak out because I feel like a pig with like an apple in his mouth because I'm just biting on this ring, laying on my side. Like they're talking to me and they're like, okay, you're going to go to sleep now. Don't remember anything.
Boom, done. I know. Isn't that crazy?
Insane, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I want that at my house. You know? Then I'll probably be in one of your programs.
But the way you just wake up and you're like, okay.
My wife's there.
Yeah.
Like, it was just...
I know.
But they didn't find anything. They thought I was celiac. So they had me eat like a bunch of gluten before because they wanted to see how my body reacted to gluten. Yeah. So I was having pizza and breads and like all this stuff that I shouldn't have. Yeah. I was feeling like trash. It was like bloated, you know. But like they did biopsies, didn't find anything. And what we realized is stress. It's been it's been a very hard year. Probably the most stressful year of our life.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the only thing that he's like, dude, are you stressed? I'm like, I don't feel like, yes, but like, so really they just think it's mentally.
Really?
Is just destroying my gut. And the way my body is reacting to stress is nausea. Mm. And so now if I get sick with anything in my body comes under a little bit of stress, I get nauseous. If I have a stressful week, I get nauseous. Like yesterday was a stressful day. I woke up this morning feeling nauseous. And so like my body reacts now. And so what he said, so they put me on medication and it's been helping a ton.
Okay.
And this is an 8-week course. He's like, we just need to give your body a break from like getting out. So like right now, he's like, your body gets stressed, it reacts with nausea. We need to get it to where like you can get stressed and it doesn't react with nausea. And so I'm on this medication. It helps a ton. But anyway, my point is working out feeling sick is really hard.
Oh, I bet.
So like
you get that pukey feel.
And that's why I live at. Like most days I feel like that all day. Mm-hmm. So like,
wow, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's been all year of that.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like my wife. It's really bad. But no, the past months and have been way better. Like I'm like that's way better early. But this year, like, dude, I'd dry heave in bathrooms at company meetings, dude. I'd like, yeah, it's been a problem. But my point is that's why it's been so hard for me. I had to stop playing basketball. I play basketball every Monday nights. I can play basketball in a year.
So did you put on some weight then when you stopped? Yeah.
And so I know, but it's like I'm in a catch-22 because I know if I lose weight, I'd probably feel better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But so like I think something like this would be like that perfect.
Swing that bell, dude. Swing that bell. And it's a technique. It's a little technique to get. I'll make sure you get the technique down because it is a full body.
Yeah, well, I mean, I swung kettlebells at your gym, and then like, I did
so you know how to
CrossFit
swing a bell
for a little bit beforehand. And,
so you know how to swing a bell. Hey, just make sure every time you put this is important. Every time you put this bell down, put it down like this, like on the edge. Don't ever put it down straight or never even drop it. People think because they're not steel, they can kind of drop them, but there are zip ties underneath there. But if you treat your bell with respect, it will last for a long time.
It'll treat you with respect.
Yes, it will treat you with respect. Yes,
we say at the golf course, if you take care of the course will take care of you.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
What we say.
I like that.
So if you like leave a bit and you fill it in, it's like I must go well.
You'll make that 10-foot putt next time. Yeah.
But no, but my point is like so people like me or people that are with recovery or health issue, I think something simple that's repeatable is a good thing. Because I think sometimes I get in my head, I'm like, I can't go run 3 miles on a treadmill and like do the things I could, so I don't even do it.
Right.
And it's like something like this.
You can stand in one spot and all you have to do is swing that bell. Listen to your favorite music, watch a show. In fact, I know that in 42 to 45 seconds, you'll swing that bell approximately 22 to 25 times. So I tell people, set a clock for 40 seconds, 45 seconds. Just listen for the ding so you don't even have to count. You can inhale on the way down, exhale as you pop it up, inhale and just get in that zone, man. And I tell you what, it really is a full body workout, just the bell swing. Yeah. Gosh, I love swinging. I'm getting excited. I want to get up right now and start swinging that bell.
If we had more room, I would 100% just like us just start, but we would destroy this room if we started swinging this bell.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, man, this has been fun. This has been, and now all of a sudden the camera just decides to work for 25 minutes.
That's okay, Dylan. It went good. Yeah, great. Yeah, we need to do this again.
100%. So this is the thing. I'll make you a deal. next time you come, my show will be bigger because it keeps growing.
Yeah, I know it does.
But then you're gonna come to my house.
Okay.
We're gonna ice bath.
I like that.
Eat some breakfast, and then we'll do a podcast.
Okay, that sounds good. Maybe I might bring some dogs too, man. Some little coney dogs, and then let's do that, just to fill in the cracks.
There you go.
You know?
That sounds fun. We'll record it.
Okay.
What if we ate the dogs on the podcast?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, I'm not kidding you.
We don't have to do the ice bath in the morning. We could do it at 10 o'clock or we do whenever. So like
Yeah.
you come, we'll ice bath,
Yeah.
get a shower, we'll get cleaned up. We'll cook the dogs.
Okay.
We'll bring them to the studio.
That sounds good.
Sounds a blast.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Done. Whenever you want,
Okay.
we'll make that happen.
Sounds good,
Just has
bro.
to be in winter season because
Yeah, because your ice bath is only winterized.
it's only,
yeah.
it's only naturally refrigerated.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's a good time. Well, so where can people find you, man? How can people support America's fun fitness coach, America Ninja Warrior, owner of Jim's Gym,
Wow.
former owner of Gin Hot Dog?
Yes.
How can people support
You ever hear of Facebook? Yeah, I do have a Facebook
it's like a
page,
boomer
but
thing, right?
yeah, it's a boomer thing. Yeah, dude. Yeah. YouTube, Jim Steffen, YouTube. You can get me there. You can get me on Instagram at Jim Steffen too.
Okay, perfect.
And Facebook at Jim Steffen. Or I got a Facebook Jim's Gym page too. So.
Perfect. Well, we'll make sure we'll link all that stuff in the description of this video.
Okay.
And then I would encourage anybody that's looking for motivation, looking for maybe a coach of some capacity.
I do a lot of speeches. I do a lot of
If
fitness
you're looking at
yeah.
fill some sort of speaking gig, whatever, follow Jim. Or if you're just looking for a cool dude,
I appreciate
you
that,
know,
bro.
you're fun.
Yeah.
I've loved just staying in touch vicariously through your Facebook page because I like your stuff every once in a while. I can see it. It's
appreciate
fun.
that.
It's fun to see you just keep growing your community and
Yeah.
now helping people out with.
Yeah. Bells for recovery.
Do you have anything else like fun you're trying to home make? Like, is there any other ideas you're like, I want to make like.
I always look at something. Nothing right in front of me right now.
I'm trying to think of like you could like make like a. I don't know.
Fitness wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know you were so crafty?
Dude, I fell in love with. I actually Googled craft shows the other day because I actually take I call it my bucket o' bells. Like I'll take a bucket full of this. I'll actually make a bell right in front of you as I tell the story about repurposed strength from breakdown to breakthrough because these steel balls were broken down once discarded as trash. But I saw something different. Repurpose, you're gonna start swinging your bell. You're getting healthier, and you get those dopamine hits going. So yeah.
Next time you see me when I'm like shredded,
I don't doubt it.
It's all your
It's
all your fault that I'm not.
You know what? I'll be like, gosh, you look like a dictionary. A lot of definition. Like an expired credit card. Cut up. Okay, sorry, man. All right, let's. Can we end it on that?
We can keep going. This is great.
All right.
Oh man.
Well, thanks, Dylan. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate
this has been really fun.
Thanks,
Thank you for coming
bud.
to the show.
Yeah.
And as always, guys, thank you for coming to this episode of the Dylan English Show. This was Jim Steffen.
Thanks.
The legend,
everyone.
the Findlay,
wow,
Flag City, USA legend.
Shoot.
Driving all the way here. Thank you for coming up, man. Thanks for making the drive. And thank you guys for tuning in. As always, please like, comment, share, send it to your mom.
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks.
All those things. Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next episode of the Dylan English Show. Cool, man.
Thanks. See you. Yep.
Dude, we did it.